All right, so this is the inside. When you come in, here on the right we have a dinette. We play a lot of games, so there is a magnetic checker and chessboard here that we made for our dinette table. The two benches have storage underneath. We can look at one of those. Storage down there. We kept a lot of backpacks and shoes and things like that in there. This seat does have two seat belts on it. That one has one. Over here on the left we have a couch, which also has 3 seat belts in it. And then we've got our little cup holders in here that we used when we were traveling so our cups didn't go flying around. And then as you come farther in, we've got our kitchen. The curtains up here are all the same. They're all this color. They just slide back easily. So our kitchen, we've got our countertop here, our stove and oven. It's not super huge, but it is big enough to fit a 9x13 pan, which was important for us. And then we've got storage underneath, back here as well, and a little pantry here, all of our bus keys. We've got a fridge and freezer here. Oops, it's gonna open. Which is not huge, but it worked great. It was nice to have. Over here on the left, we have our, we've got some more tabletop space for working. And my oldest son drew a map of the world, and then he wood burned it, so we put epoxy on that, and that's our tabletop. And then we also have some piano players, so we've got a keyboard down here. We do have crates that go in here. I still haven't unpacked everything in the house, so they have books in. They will come back in here. So crates on either side. You something to add there?
Yeah, the fridge is a residential fridge, so it runs off of a 110 electric. And then we heat and cool the bus with a mini split. So we have 2 units. This is the front unit. It's a 24,000 BTU Fujitsu brand. And one of the things that we would probably have done different, instead of having just 2 units, the other option would have been to run ductwork and have multiple vents throughout the bus, which probably would have worked a little better as far as evenly heating and cooling. But that's what we have. Over here on the floor, on the bottom, you see that's radiant heat or baseboard heat. That runs the full length of the bus. We left that in when we gutted the bus. We left that in, and that circulates hot water from the engine when the engine's running. That'll heat the bus when the engine's running, or there's a diesel heater that on the outside that we'll show you that runs. That'll fire up and heat that water, and so you can, if you get up on a cold morning, sometimes we would fire that up, and it takes a little time, but it does throw off heat, and it's all behind the cabinets, behind the dinettes, behind the beds, but it does throw off some heat. We have these little puck lights. They're all 12 volt. They're on dimmers, and we use these throughout the bus, through the bedrooms, and they throw off a real nice light in here. The stove is propane. We have a 12 volt pump for water. You can also hook directly into a hydrant and have direct pressure that way. I think that's it for here.